Hello, good people, and welcome to our live segment. This is I Am for Women. We appreciate the fact that you have taken your time to spend it with us. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are truly, truly the best. To the women that are here, guys, we are here for you. We are about you. We are for women. To the men that are here, welcome to the Female Cave, and thank you so much for joining us. Today is indeed a beautiful Saturday. Guys, because of lockdown level 3, we don't even really feel that it's a Saturday. Some people are not even aware that it's a Saturday, but I really hope that the situation in our country is going to change. Guys, today on a Saturday, a beautiful one for that matter, we're going to talk about comparison. Comparison as a killer of many relationships. I understand that as we grow older, we tend to compare people. We tend to compare our parents with other parents. Even our parents compare us with other children. Sometimes we are compared in our own homes. Sometimes we are compared at work. Sometimes learners are compared at school. This one is better than that one. This one can do this one better than that one. So comparison, this is something that is really out there. And it is a killer of many relationships. Sometimes we are compared at home. You find that you are compared to your brother or you are compared to your sister. As a result, that makes you lose confidence because when they compare you, it's not fair. And not only is it not fair, it puts pressure on you. It puts unnecessary pressure on you as an individual. I have always been compared by my mother. When I started working at some place in Pretoria, and when I was working there, my mother didn't really say it to my face, but you would hear her making remarks that you can't be working at such and such a place. She's having a conversation with somebody that is just here in their house, maybe with my father or with my uncle or somebody that is just here in their house, and I'm here, and she says, well, when you are a child, as you grow older, you must aspire to become better. You can't be working at such and such a place. She's not telling me, but the person she's talking to, obviously I can hear them. So I am aware that she's talking about me because she will make remarks such as, at least if you're working this kind of a job, because she's comparing me to someone else. I remember when I bought my car, I was also compared that, what kind of a car did you buy? Did you see this cousin bought this kind of a car, this person bought this kind of a car? There has always been that comparison to say, why did you buy this car when this one bought this car? Why are you not buying a car when this person has already bought a car? You guys started working the same year, you're working the same job, and all of a sudden this one buys a car and you don't get to buy it. And so your parents or that particular person in the family puts pressure on you to say, but your friends are already buying cars. How come you don't have a car? Sometimes as women, we are compared to people of our age. I'm 31 years old and a person would be saying, but your friends are married. Why are you not married? That's comparison. Last year, this friend of yours was getting married. Why are you not getting married? It's comparison. And it is a killer of many relationships. And because we are compared, sometimes we lose our self-confidence. Sometimes we find ourselves under unnecessary pressure. Sometimes we feel like we are not good enough. Or sometimes we feel like it's just not worth it. Some people, men and women, have found themselves in debt because of the pressure that is put upon us. Because when they say your friend bought a car and you don't have a car, you can't afford a car because of your expenses. Now you feel like, because my parents are putting so much pressure, let me get a loan and then buy a car. You understand? Because of comparison. Now, the same behavior, the fact that we are compared in our homes, the fact that our parents compare us to other people, especially to our friends, is a problem because we carry this behavior in relationships. There are a lot of men that are being compared. There are a lot of women that are being compared. You find a woman who will compare her partner to other men. Sometimes she will compare her partner to men that she has dated. should be looking at him and saying, husband is an advocate, and when you're only a teacher. When you compare your man with other men, it might, when you say it, maybe it's not a problem. When you say it, you feel like maybe it's some sort of a motivation, or you feel like you're just talking, you're just saying this in passing. But what you are doing to this man, you are creating pain in his heart. Not only are you creating pain in his heart, this man has to ask himself, if you want an advocate, why are you not with an advocate? If really you are going to compare me to somebody that is an advocate, why are you not with this advocate? I know right now I have graduated with a bachelor's degree. My little sister will graduate with an honors degree. It's going to be chaotic because they'll be coming to say, but your little sister has an honors degree. You only have a bachelor's degree. You understand? There will always be comparison. So this behavior, when we take it to our relationships, especially love relationships, this behavior creates problems. And I want you as a woman to be careful not to compare your man. A woman would be saying things like, Usfiso used to buy me flowers, but you don't buy me flowers. My ex used to do this, my ex used to do that. My ex used to drive this kind of a car, my ex used to give me this amount of money, my ex used to do, my ex this, my ex that. The question is, if your ex used to buy you flowers, and this man doesn't buy you flowers, why are you with this man? Why are you not leaving this man and go be with Usfiso, the one who used to buy you flowers? If this man that you were with, if your ex was so good, if your ex was excelling this much, now that you are comparing him with your current partner, why are you not with this ex of yours? Yes, he used to buy you flowers, but he's not this man. Yes, he used to give you a lot of money, but he's not this man. Yes, he used to take you out a lot, but he's not this man. Yes, he was successful. Yes, he was educated. Yes, he was better, but he is not this man. And because he's not this man, and you are comparing your ex to this man, why are you not with your ex? Why did you leave him? Why did you guys break up? Why did he leave you if he left you? If he was so good, if he was so great, why did you break up? Why in the first place do you find yourself in this relationship if you are going to compare your man with other men? Because if you want other men, you are supposed to be with those men. Then you are in the wrong relationship. I know sometimes we don't do it intentionally, but we do it anyway. I want women to be very careful because we tend to do this, and when we do this, we break our men's hearts. And so Netononda is saying, Magabuyele gu ex yake, rather than causing stress unnecessarily. Exactly. Just go back to your ex. If you're going to compare your partner to your ex, just go back to your ex. If your partner, if your ex was that good enough, just go back to them. And my problem is this. We tend to compare our men when they are not doing well, in comparison to the man that we know, in comparison to the man that we have dated. If your man is not excelling in a certain area of his life, then you will compare him. But I want you to be careful, because if he's not good enough, this man, then just leave. Go back to your ex. And if you don't want to go back to your ex, you want to stay with this man, then you are supposed to stay there and be a good girl. If you want your relationship to die, you must compare your man. Keep comparing him. Keep comparing him to this man that you know, to this man that you have dated. Then you will kill your relationship. But I want you as a woman to be smart. I want you as a woman to be clever. I want you to start speaking right, to start constructing your sentences properly. Instead of saying, my ex used to buy me flowers, why don't you buy me flowers? Look at this man. Maybe he has no clue that you love flowers. Maybe he doesn't know that you want flowers. Look at this man and say to him, Sfiso, please buy me flowers. I would love it if one day you can just come home and you have flowers for me. Guess what? You have already put the idea in his head That you are in love with flowers. You did not compare him, but you have made him realize that what you want is flowers, because ultimately what you want is flowers. It's not to compare him. It's just that you said it in comparison. I want you to speak properly. I want you to look at your man and say, my ex left, or I left my ex. But you know what, this man I'm dating, he's smart, man. Appreciate these good things about him. Look at him and say, you know, this man has time for me. This man pays attention to me. This man gives me all the time in the world. I want you to look at your relationship and look at this man and say to yourself, "Hi man, but Indodam is driven, man. He's driven. He has direction. He knows what he wants. He knows where he's going. He has a plan for his life. He has a plan for his future. He has his life figured out." And begin to appreciate him for who he is and for what he is right now. Because when you don't appreciate what you have and you begin to compare what you have with what you have already lost, then you are in the wrong relationship. And not only are you in the wrong relationship, you are causing stress unnecessarily, and you are hurting the man that you are dating. I know oftentimes this is done by women, but men also do it. You know, this man would be saying, yo, but my ex used to be smart, she used to be clever, my ex used to have a beautiful body, my ex used to have this, you know. It is a killer of many relationships. This is something I want you to stop doing. Even if you are not comparing your partner, it may be your child. My parents compare me with other kids. It's not the nicest thing in the world. It puts a lot of unnecessary pressure on me. And I know that if you do it to your child will feel like they are pressurized to do things they're not even ready for. So I want you to understand that my child is an individual. My child is not the same as other children. I will treat this child as an individual. Just like I want other people not to compare me, I will not compare them to others. Netananda is saying, in relationships, never ask what you yourself cannot offer. Relationship is about complementing each other to create a winning team. Those who compare are life dropouts, and you will never please them. That's very true. I love the fact that you are saying, in a relationship, never ask what you yourself cannot put on the table. If you cannot offer that, don't ask for it. Instead of saying, that man used to do this and you are not doing this, let's see you do it. If you are saying that man used to give me money and this one doesn't give me money, let's see you give this man money. That thing that you used to see in your relationship that you want to see happening here, since there's no money coming in, there's no money being given to you, give your man money. Let's see if you can do it. The very thing that you want to see happening in your relationship because you saw it happening in another relationship. When you say that man is an advocate, but you are a teacher, what are you? Are you also an advocate so that you can date at an advocate level? Both of you are advocates. Let us stop comparing our partners. Let us comparing our children to other people. But instead, let us use our words wisely. Talk and say, this man treats me like a queen. That man never used to treat me like a queen, but this one, he treats me like a queen. That is so nice. Look at yourself and say, I have never felt like this in my life before. I have never been so in love. I have never experienced this kind of love in my life ever before. Instead of being so negative and creating drama, please do justice and be good to that man. He deserves it. Be good to that man. The fact that he chose to be with you, it means that he loves you. He deserves just as much. He deserves the fact that you should be giving back what he's giving you. If he's loving you so much, love him back instead of comparing him. And I can tell you, the moment you start comparing him, you're going to create a very strong relationship for yourself and for your partner. To everybody that is here, you guys are truly appreciated. This is I Am For Women. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll leave the link there for you so that you can just click on it and click on the subscribe button when you find my YouTube channel. Guys, tomorrow is a Sunday. We should be going to church, but we cannot. Still, even though we can't go to church, I want you to remember that God is all that we need. He is King. He is the creator of the heavens and the earth, and he loves you just the way you are. He loves you just the way you are. Don't forget to pray, and don't forget to thank him for the life that he has given you. I love you. I will see you on Monday. Tomorrow is Sunday. It's our rest day. So I'm not gonna be with you tomorrow, but I will be with you not on Sunday, on Monday. Please do take care of yourselves and enjoy the rest of your evening. Ciao.